We came to see Dr. Kotler because we were concerned that my husband might have had a learning disability. But as she went through all of his high school evaluations and his paperwork, she kind of determined that it was more of a focus issue, and she was able to help him and make him comfortable and make sure that his anxiety didn't get before any of the potential we know he has. And she believed in him when he didn't even believe in himself.
To what he is capable of.
I mean, I feel like as a person, it's kind of hard to talk about things that make you vulnerable, but when you find someone that understands the emotions that you're going through and wants to help you find a kind of like an answer and a way to treat or like help you feel better, then it's worth those few hours of pain where you get to talk about the things that are on your mind all the time.
So it's been.
Yeah. Well, in the beginning, I know that my husband didn't want to go, but as his wife, it's my job to support him and, help him make these steps to get good treatment. So I know that he didn't want to be there, and I was kind of nervous, and so was he, but I think getting to sit there and kind of having him open up, make some jokes here and then, but also touch the serious points of his anxiety and his focus issues. It definitely helped him feel more comfortable. I know that he didn't want to go in the beginning, but at the end of his visit, he was really glad that he went because he knew that he was in good hands. So what brought us to Dr. Kotler was that my husband wanted to go to radiography school, and he didn't think that that was going to be possible because he knew that he had a focus issue. Being there with Dr. Kotler, she brought us both into the room and she touched base with us. We came up with a good plan of care. I'm sorry.
That
I
was
think I
good.
trailed off.
That was awesome.
Try to just,
With that part, and
you
then
can
say,
redo it or start from there. That's
you
fine,
can
I can
say,
edit, so.
watching the progress he's made,
Okay.
and he's gotten through the interviews, and there's no doubt that, and he's been accepted. We know it's going to be successful. So start watching watching his progress.
Okay. Watching my husband's progress throughout the interview process for the radiography program has been amazing because he went from someone who did not have any social contact with anybody to somebody who loves to be outgoing and loves to have conversations and make people laugh. He really is a new person, and I don't think that he could have gotten there without Dr. Kotler. Since my husband's got into the radiography program, we have no doubt that he's going to be able to make it through since he has Dr. Kotler on his team.
We can do this.
It's kind of hard because I feel like in the Hispanic community, learning disabilities and emotional disabilities are not a thing. And, in this sense, he didn't believe in himself. His parents didn't really believe in him. I believed in him, but it didn't matter since he was so comfortable with me. But to see a stranger believe in him, that is life-changing because then he knows he has someone on his team that is wanting to get him to meet his goals and to be the best him that he can possibly be.
Get to those too.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I feel like even as a child, he's dealt with anxiety, and it kind of shaped who he was. And now with him not having to deal with it, he is figuring out who he is, and we see nothing but progress. We see him only advance, and it's great to know that we have someone on our team that is there for the fight, that is there to be with us and to listen and to make sure that we have everything that we need for my husband to succeed and us as a couple in general.
The time, the investment,
We've actually talked about this before.
We did?
Yeah, me and Angel Nut.
Oh,
you weren't there,
yeah.
We were talking about in the beginning about after the first visit. I told him, how did you like your visit? Or are you okay with Dr. Kotler? Like, did you like her as a doctor? And do you feel like all your needs were met? And he said, yeah, you know what, I would recommend Dr. Kotler because I feel like she listened to me. I feel like she cared and she believed in me when I didn't. What's different about Dr. Kotler is that, aside from being doctor, is she's a friend. She cares, and you can tell that she cares. And she was there the whole way, and made sure that we didn't have any other questions, or that we didn't misunderstand anything. We touched every subject, and she made my husband feel like he can overcome this.